So I was going through my research section of YouTube Studio and found out that this topic, most underrated anime, is one of the top most searches of my subscribers, meaning you, which obviously gave me the idea of making this video. And if you're really looking for underrated animes, then you are at the right place, because in this video, I'll be sharing with you 7 underrated animes which are not only good but also one of the best ever. Some have incredible action, some have incredible emotions, and all of them have amazing music. So this entire list is insanely stacked. The list includes 7 animes, in which the 5th one is the most emotional one, and the second one probably has the most complex but entertaining stories out of them all. So let's talk about all of them in this video, so let's begin. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Have you seen Attack on Titan? If so, then Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is made by the same animation studio, which is Wit Studio, who made the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. And Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is also loosely inspired by it. It's just, in this anime there are zombies, whereas Attack on Titan had titans. And the zombies in Kabaneri come in huge numbers, and you will get to see some really cool, greatly choreographed action scenes with incredible music. And trust me, the action scenes in Kabaneri go very hard. Like, I really enjoyed my time watching this show, and I almost forgot to tell you that the music in this show is given by none other than Hiroyuki Sawano, who also gave music in Attack on Titan. So by all this, I think you can realize that you are in for a treat. But despite such action, it had quite emotional, inspiring and wholesome moments as well, which you would expect from a project of its studio. But despite so many things, Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress never really got popular in the anime fandom. Don't really know why, and I can't say much about the plot because anything I'd say about the story will feel like a spoiler, so I would suggest you watch the show directly. You will be amazed, and after you will be done watching this historical zombie epic, then a historical crime thriller after that would be as good, right? Then this anime, 91 Days, should be in your watchlist as well. 91 Days consists of 12 episodes. The story is set during the Prohibition era in the United States in a fictional town called Lawless. It follows Angelo Lagusa, who seeks revenge against the Vanity Mafia family, and I can't disclose the reason why because it would be a spoiler. And the series is a blend of crime drama, historical fiction, and revenge thriller. 91 Days has always been praised for its compelling story, strong character development, and atmospheric setting. You'll also definitely love all the characters presented in the story, and the thing which you'll love the most is its opening credit, where the song is nothing but fire. I won't lie, when I first heard it, it gave me chills. It is sung by TK, who has also made Tokyo Ghoul's opening credit, and 91 Days overall has a very dark setting, and often you will find yourself with some questions like, whatever this character did, it was right or wrong. It has a slight slow-paced story, but it's just 12 episodes, so it should not be difficult for anyone to complete it. And trust me, when you will finish the show, then the ending sequence will be in your mind for days, thinking about the character's story and hardships. But despite being such a detailed crime thriller flick, 91 Days never really got much popularity. It could be because it was just very serious with its story, with literally no fan service, and even the action sequences are little, and even those action scenes are very realistic. They are not glamorized like other animes. So yeah, 91 Days is pretty serious and realistic, which will linger long within you when you will finish it. And it's honestly way better than all the stuff Hollywood is coming up in this genre. It's that good. So I would highly suggest you to watch it without any doubt. You will definitely like it. And after watching such serious, intense, thought-provoking stuff, you will definitely need something wholesome to watch, right? Then Violet Evergarden should be a perfect follow-up. As I previously said that Violet Evergarden is the most emotional anime in this list, and the reason I said it is because it has legit made me cry so hard. It consists of 12 episodes and has a sequel which is a movie, and both of these are incredibly emotional. Both the show and the movie, their ending will just make you burst into tears. And Violet Evergarden, despite being so emotional, is of course pretty inspiring as well. It gives you so many things to learn, especially about love. The story is set in a post-war, European-inspired setting. The series follows Violet Evergarden, a former soldier who becomes an auto-memory doll. A ghostwriter transcribes people's thoughts and feelings into letters. She embarks on a journey of self-discovery and understanding emotions, especially love. Violet Evergarden, a young girl who was raised as a weapon and struggles to adapt to civilian life while searching for the meaning of the words "I love you" spoken to her by her mentor, Major Gilbert. The series is a blend of drama, coming of age, and slice of life with strong emotional and psychological elements. And honestly, this is one of those shows which you should definitely watch before you die. It's that good, a literal masterpiece in every sense. And after being in such an emotional ride, you might crave for action again. Then watching Dororo after this would be a perfect follow-up. Dororo is based on a manga series written and illustrated by Osamu Tezuka, originally serialized from 1967 to 1969. The anime adaptation premiered on January 7, 2019 and consists of 24 episodes. There was also an earlier anime adaptation in 1969. The story is set in feudal Japan-like setting featuring supernatural elements and samurai culture. The series follows Yakimaru, a young man whose body parts were sacrificed to demons by his father in exchange for power. As he battles demons to reclaim his stolen body parts, he is accompanied by a young thief named Dororo. Dororo is a dark fantasy action adventure and historical drama, and honestly, this show has a perfect balance of action and emotions, where at times you will be hyped up with the epic action sequences and at times your eyes will be all watery while watching this show. It has a perfect balance of everything, and its music is epic and suits the story a lot. Normally you would see shows which have an opening credit which you can't skip, but this show has something different. It has an ending credit which you can't skip because it's just that good. And its story also have some thought-provoking themes which will definitely be in your mind thinking whether this character's actions are right or wrong. And the ending will be in your heart for a long time. And if you feel confused related to its ending, then you can watch my ending explanation of Dororo, which I made a long time ago. And similar to 91 Days, Dororo will also be in your mind for days after you finish watching it. And after such a historical epic, some science fiction masterclass shows would be a cherry on top, right? Then the next two shows will blow your minds. Where first comes Parasite. Parasite is based on a manga series written and illustrated by Hitoshi Iwaki, originally serialized from 1988 to 1995. The anime adaptation titled Parasite the Maxim premiered on October 9, 2014 and consists of 24 episodes. The series follows high school student Shinichi Izumi, whose right hand is taken over by a sentient parasite named Miki. Together, they must coexist and battle other hostile parasites that threaten humanity. Parasite is a science fiction horror and psychological thriller. Parasite the Maxim received critical acclaim for its intense and thought-provoking storyline, character development, and animation quality. It is praised for its faithful adaptation of the manga and its exploration of deep philosophical themes. And the thing which will impress you the most from the show is its music. I won't lie, Parasite's music composition legit goes hard and you will hear its soundtracks on repeat for days. And its story is very unique and fresh, where I was surprised that how did someone came with an idea like this in 1998. Feels unreal to me. It has significant character development of almost every character, especially the protagonist, who goes through a lot in his journey, and its action with music compiled was so much entertaining to watch. And it is that kind of show which you would start recommending it right after you finish it. And another science fiction anime which is probably even more epic than this, which is Steins Gate. Steins Gate is based on a visual novel developed by 5PP and Nitro Plus, released in 2009. The anime adaptation premiered on April 6, 2011 and consists of 24 episodes, plus an additional OVA. There is a sequel series titled Steins Gate Zero which premiered in 2018. The story is set in Akihabara, Tokyo, in a somewhat contemporary time, the elements of futuristic technology. The series follows Rintaro Okabe, a self-proclaimed mad scientist who accidentally discovers time travel through his modified microwave. He and his friends must navigate the consequences of altering timelines. Steins Gate is a science fiction thriller and psychological drama with strong elements of romance and comedy. The series delves into themes of time travel, casualty, fate, and the ethical dilemmas of scientific advancements. It explores the emotional and psychological impact of altering timelines. Steins Gate is highly acclaimed for its complex and well-crafted narrative, character development, and emotional depth. It is considered one of the best science fiction anime series, praised for its intelligent storytelling and suspenseful plot twists. And up to now, if you had thought Hollywood is the best when it comes to science fiction stuffs, then Steins Gate will change your mind, because the way it has structured time travel and the time travel rules in such a smart and structured way, you will be amazed. And I can guarantee you that when it comes to science fiction, we have definitely never seen anything as epic as Steins Gate. Only Interstellar could be an exception because it's on God level. And in case you don't know, it is based on many real-life time travel theories only, such as the butterfly effect, chaos theory, many-world interpretation of quantum mechanics, popularly known as multiverse, black holes, large hadron collider, time dilation, and at last a very interesting story from real life, John Titor, a real-world internet legend about a supposed time traveler who claimed to be from the year 2036. This character and his story are woven into the show's plot, adding a layer of real-world mystery and speculation. Steins Gate effectively blends these real-world theories with imaginative fiction creating a narrative that feels scientifically grounded while exploring the speculative possibilities of time travel. And at last, the best anime in this list, and not just in this list, this anime is one of the best overall, which is Monster. It's a crime mystery show, and I can guarantee you that in your life you have never seen anything like this. And not just in anime, it is one of the greatest crime mystery shows overall. Right up there with the likes of Breaking Bad, True Detective, The Sopranos, and not even one of the best. It is probably the greatest crime thriller show ever. No show comes close to the greatness of Monster. And honestly, everything about the show is perfect. The only problem with this is that it's bloody 74 episodes long, which can be quite a headache to complete. But after you will finish watching this, you will be glad that you watched this. And every character in the show is incredible, especially the villain Johann Liebert, who is the heart and soul of the series. And I can without any hesitation say that Johann Liebert is the greatest villain ever written in the history of cinema. To know why, you will need to watch the show. Talking about the story then, the story is set in Germany and other parts of Europe during the 1980s and 1990s. The series follows Dr. Kenzo Tenma, a Japanese brain surgeon working in Germany. His life takes a dramatic turn when he saves the life of a young boy, Johann Liebert, who grows up to become a sociopathic killer. Tenma sets out on a quest to stop Johann and uncover the truth behind his monstrous nature. Monster is a psychological thriller, crime, and mystery series with elements of drama and horror. The series explores themes of morality, the nature of evil, identity, and the psychological impact of trauma. It delves into the complexities of human nature with the choices that define us. Monster is widely regarded as a masterpiece in the anime and manga community, praised for its intricate plot, deep character development, and intense psychological drama. It is celebrated for its storytelling, moral ambiguity, and the exploration of dark, thought-provoking themes. And its ending is something which will be in your mind for days. But to avoid any confusion, you can later watch my ending explanation video of Monster, which I made probably a year ago. And if you have watched Solo Leveling and want to watch more animes like this, then you can watch this video where I have suggested 5 animes similar to Solo Leveling, where some of them are even better than it. Thank you.